Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming in today. This is Friday, November 3rd, 2023 to 8 a.m. It's actually at 8:07 a.m. This is a workshop meeting agenda of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale. I'm going to call the meeting to order by the salute to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Roll call.
Mayor D'Amato,
Here.
Councilman Catalano,
Here.
Councilman Delarippa,
Here.
Councilman Graziano,
Here.
It's okay if she has a copy.
Councilwoman Hudson is excused, Councilwoman Schubert,
Oh.
and Councilman Ray Yazdi.
In transit.
Ray Yazdi is running a few minutes late. He should be here any minute. We also have Municipal Clerk Brianna Smith, Business Administrator Michael Sondermeyer, and Borough Attorney Dawn Sullivan. This is a meeting is called to pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 9th, 2023. Copies were provided to the local news media and posted continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk. As per state fire code, I am to acknowledge that there are two emerging exits in this council chambers, the main entrance which you enter through, and a secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exits, exit through the door, down the stairs, and out the building. If there's any questions, please raise your hand. Seeing none. Okay. We do not have any non-agenda items. I'd like to open a motion for early public comment.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up? State your name and address. Seeing no one, do I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Resolution number 2023 11.1.
Reports of committees.
Excuse me, yes, reported committees. Evie,
For the library committee, they have a upcoming, paint and sip, and, the paint and sip at the Fireman's Hall, from 1 to 5, the tickets are $55. And their next event is the December holiday stroll. And in 2024, their date for their popular designer handbag bingo, that's going to be March 22nd. And their dueling pianos event got switched to May 4th instead of the 18th at Carwell Clubhouse. They also have their senior craft is November 30th, and as always, all their dates are posted on the website. They were mentioning in the last meeting how they had a very successful film collection, and I believe I sent Mike and I don't know if the DPW, they were asking questions about the bailers, and if you ever have the chance, because they were very happy with this fundraiser. I wanted to bring up that for the CDCO, that Linda Bennett did come and speak about it. I did go and translate, and this past Monday, there was 147 people came to sign up to get food and be on the toy, so we took about 35 people with the kids as far as, what they want. And I think November 6th, all over town, they're gonna start putting the request list for the toys and stuff. There's gonna be one in the library, I asked a couple places, but I don't know, I guess it's not a question for you, but the police department does do a toy drive as well?
I believe they participate in this. They advertise just like it all goes to the same place.
Okay, because I did go and I'm like, oh, the police do something here too, is it the same thing? So I didn't know how to answer that.
Yeah, we put a drop box here, so
Yeah.
people could come here and
And,
drop
yeah,
toys down by the police station.
Linda said that this one's like a big one.
Mhm.
I don't have the October numbers from, the Triborough yet. I do, and like you were mentioning before, for the BBYC, their playoffs, the 11-4 is their salute to the service, games, and on our events calendar is our 9/11, walk, but this is a good day to go to the game, to see the, vets and the, honor guard and all that. Playoffs start 11/11. And they were asking about a little bit more help with things, but I think that you know about that, the mayor. And then we also have, that's it, that's all I have.
Okay.
Economic Development Commission is doing a Thanksgiving taste testing because about 4 or 5 businesses that have signed up. So the idea is they all have a menu item and you can go taste it, and then you can vote on what you think is best, and then there's a winner at the end of it. So it wraps up before Thanksgiving. I want to say somewhere around the 15th. So it's kind of a short contest, but it's just a way to get people into the businesses to try out something new and to let people know what they think about it. We also have Holiday Stroll that's coming up December 16th. Right? As Evie was saying before, the library will be there. Should be a good event. I think it's going to be a little bit bigger this year than it was last year. So looking forward to that. Put that on your radar. It's December 16th from 4 to 7 o'clock. And then the last thing, there's a window decorating contest. So we are actively pursuing businesses to register. We have several that have so far. I think last year we had about 12 or so that did. And it's a nice event, right? So they all have to decorate their their windows on Main Street or wherever they are set up. And we go and we take pictures of them, we showcase them, right? And then we also have a vote to see who's the winner. It's really for bragging rights, not like a grand prize or anything like that, but it's a nice way to show the involvement of the businesses within town.
Should probably do a certificate and do something at that building that they won, so we advertise like we do a grand opening.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So they can put it in their window.
They can put it in a window, or, just when we get there and just congratulate them on participating, and that might drive more people to it.
Last year, Nick, Barbie, they had a house decorated, and she asked me to help judge that. I don't know which, it was PTA.
That's, Barbie Necco, that's
Right.
probably recreation.
Oh, that was fun too.
Yeah, it was, right? That was more the homeowners, right? But no, good idea on the certificate. Definitely think about that. I know we usually do a video kind of announcing the winner and kind of showing their business off a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Or like a next beefsteak, free beefsteak ticket to the winner.
There's an incentive.
Yeah, go somewhere else. Do you want to talk about the economic development meeting we had with the business owners?
Yes, thank you for reminding me about that. So it was not this Monday, but the Monday before. So we had a good turnout. The idea was to bring in business owners from town. And it was a roundtable discussion to talk about what is the town doing well to help support businesses in town, what could we help improve them or help improve on, and then also showcase some of the things that we do, especially on the Economic Development Commission, to help them out. These are volunteers who don't own a business. Some of them do, but most of them don't. And we just want to see them thrive because we want to have a nice, healthy business district. So it was a great conversation, a lot of good sharing that was going on with the businesses. Some things we do hope to take action on as well. Things as simple as in the welcome packet, having the businesses in town that want to participate, maybe they have a coupon or whatever, and we just insert that right into the welcome packet that all the new folks that come to town have, and they can see who are some of the businesses in town. So ideas just like that we were talking about, and a lot of good dialogue, and I think it was a great success. I think we're hoping to do maybe another one like that next year to keep the conversation going, and again, to keep that engagement with the business community.
You might want to start thinking about, I don't know, maybe even do it sooner for Christmas coming up, that we can start promoting their businesses for Christmas. What are they doing for the holidays, or, you know?
Yep, that's another thing the EDC does do. So we put together it's like a Christmas catalog, like you would see from Amazon now, or you used to see from Sears way back in the day. And it shows cases what the businesses have to offer, essentially, right? So it's,
With the toy drive, like, now this QR code that is really awesome to have, and maybe generate and promote that, because when you take a picture of the QR code, it takes you right to the page of Facebook, but maybe it shouldn't be the Facebook page, because not everybody goes on it. It could be our town website that looks great, and then all those write-ups that Sally does of all the businesses, that might be, or then each business should maybe have their QR code. That would be something.
yeah, no, I follow what you mean. I think that was what we were envisioning as well. So to have maybe a landing page, right, we can work with you, Bree, on where we can put that, just like we did for the local tradespeople. And then what we do is we do have a QR code, or there's just a link that you can see, and then you can go to it, and then it takes you to that
Takes
landing
you right to
page.
them.
Right. So that was another idea that was brought up at the roundtable too. Right, so we have a listing of these businesses on our website, and then you can go and click on it directly.
Like, this is like the generate, and then that's like a feature on all the things about, to recommend local people to do, like,
Right.
what they do.
Yeah, and that list, that was the tradespeople list, really stemmed from, you always see that question on Facebook, like who can do painting and who can do plumbing? And you always see all these people from other areas. It's like, well, you have your neighbors that do the same stuff, right? So trying to get them recognized within our town. I mean, I personally would rather have a neighbor come and do the work, right, than someone perhaps I don't know from further away. So I think hopefully that's something we want to keep building on as well. We think as more people learn about it, the more folks are going to sign up and put their names on that list too.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it from my side.
Anything down here?
No, sir.
Just a couple of things. Hilltop is 99% done. The project up there, we also got word yesterday that we, the number is it 275 or 375? for Elm?
370 for the,
Elm Man?
Elm,
Yeah.
375.
From the DOT. So that'll be the next one after Catherine and Bailey's.
Sorry, Mike, which one is that for?
Elm, Charles,
Elm.
Ann Street area, there's drainage and water issues that we've had some flooding over there, so we
Yeah.
applied for a grant to do basically what we've done in other areas. So we got 300, and I think it's 375,
I think it was
345,
375.
350, well, we're right in the middle.
All right, does that include, I think it's on Elm, there's like a little, I'll call it a canal for lack of a better word, where water kind of flows through the backyards there. Does it have anything to do with that, or is it more on the streets itself?
It's on the street.
Yeah, okay.
But we actually did some research on the back of them when we had problems
Years ago.
actually recently, when Mr. Abgar called me
Oh, yeah.
that the water was running down Elm and coming back, flushing into Charles. So I went over and looked at that, and there is some drainage issues all through Ann Street. What happens there is the overflow from the pond. In heavy rain, when it comes over, the developer put drainage pipes all in between all the houses, as long as Ann Street has been built, because Ann Street, Charles Street was all part of Oakwood at one time. That was one big lake. So back in the day, they backfilled and they built development, so it's wet under there. So all those concrete pipes are now either clogged or moved. Going about 2 years ago, we put a manhole on Ann Street, hoping we can take that water and push it in a different direction, figure out where it's going through. Well, that really didn't work 100%, so part of this project, I'm hoping, is that we can take some of that water and divert it in different directions. So all the water doesn't go down Elm and then comes back behind Charles and then goes into Oakwood. The other thing is people put grass back there and they fill in, and if you dump your grass clippings don't move when water hits it, it stays. So it clogs up all those drainage areas. Kind of similar to what happened on Van Ness. So eventually, we're going to have to make that part of our flooding project to go in there and clean it all back there. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
It's 8:21.
Well, that's great, right? Anything to do for water problems and drainage problems.
Yeah, but the good thing over there is we've recently had some water main problems over there,
Yes.
right? So that's what kind of got us involved to start doing this, so it'll be a complete project again. And there's no
No
sidewalks there,
sidewalks.
so it's just curbing, paving, which that's kind of what the grant covers, and some
Yeah.
water issues.
Water, storm,
Yeah.
curb, pavement.
And it'll also help us with our water project and getting off the lead,
2-inch.
the lead.
There's a
Right, there's a
2-inch
2-inch
pipe.
galvanized pipe down there with a 10-inch next to it, 8-inch.
2-inch, 4-inch, and 6-inch, all next to each other.
So we'll be able to move them over to the bigger lines and eliminate that, and that will help us with our lead
Ah, okay.
that we have to do. So that's good. That's all good stuff.
And the last thing, our budget process has started. We're going to start meeting with the individual department heads. When I say we, the finance department and myself, soon, so I'll let the budget committee know.
Okay. Bree,
Nothing to report, thank you.
Veterans Day,
You can mention it, but yes, Veterans Day at Sloan Park,
11 o'clock?
11, on the 11th.
Yes. Okay.
Election Day is coming up. That's about it for my office. Thank you.
Okay. Dawn?
Nothing this evening,
Okay.
this morning.
This morning.
Morning.
And I'm good. So, one thing I have noticed is, and I just want to commend the EDC. I've seen things stating that we're not trying to help our businesses. And I don't think people realize how engaged that the EDC is with our businesses to promote them. And somehow maybe we need to get that word out more, that we are trying to help our businesses. Because I know there's been 2 businesses that recently closed in town, and it's a shame that they did, but it is what it is in these times. But I think people should really know that our EDC and our council support all our businesses in town and do what we can to promote them by what you're doing now. So I think it's real important.
Not only promoting, but like informing them, because like when I approach certain, like about, oh, I had no idea the vendor thing's going on. Oh, I had no idea. I'm like, oh, because, I guess, like, I don't know how you disperse that, but like, let them know, oh, we have a vendor fair, do you want to participate? Or at least know that they're going to have overflow of people going to the bar or wherever.
But one thing we talked about at that meeting, and especially right by Sloan Park, where the people that are across the street, is that and they came to our meeting, the chicken and roll, and we told them, we want you to be part of all this. Whether you do something right in front of your store, because we have an officer there that will cross people, but if you bring it out, they will come eat it. People eat food, so it's, you have to do that. And I know that when we started that program for Sloan Park, Linda Bennett went to all the local businesses to get them to participate. Some did, some didn't, and she'd done it several times. So after a while, the whole idea of that was to get the people traffic up and down Main Street so people would walk to the business, come out of the park and go visit and taste some food or whatever, promote your business, the jewelry, the hair cutting place. So we are trying to promote them. So, and anybody that has a deli or a coffee shop off the beaten path is more than welcome to come and set up at the park, as long as they follow the rules with the Board of Health and doing all that stuff. So we do as much as we can, but we want to promote our businesses in town so they stay here, they stay thriving. So, okay. All right, item number 8, resolution number 2023 11.1 consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Excuse me.
Any questions?
No, if I could just say for Linda Daly, I see she's
I was
retiring. Oh, you're going to say something?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go
Well, yeah,
ahead.
I've known her for a long time and her family, and she's put in several decades, I believe, here, right, in dispatch in particular. And she did rec, summer camp. I was a counselor under her for a few years, too. So I wish her well, right, in retirement, and thank her for all that she's done.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know Linda and their family for a long period of time. Linda is also not just retired from here, she's retiring from, she's a Butler dispatcher. So she is retiring from all dispatching duties. So she's been doing it,
I think her letter
A
said
long time.
37 years.
yeah, between here and Butler. Yeah, so wish her well.
We also gave the authorization for the chief to go ahead and hire a post to backfill that position, so
Yes,
just so everybody's aware.
yes, yes. So if you know anybody interested, want to become a dispatcher, please see our police chief or our police department. Okay? Roll call, please.
Catalano,
Yes.
Delariva,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Okay. Okay, item 9, second and final reading, public hearing, ordinance number 38-2023, Chapter 7, traffic prohibited parking. Public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
Do you have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 7, Traffic, Section 7-11, parking prohibited at all times on certain streets of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale.
Okay. Do you have a motion to open a public hearing?
So,
Second?
All in favor?
aye.
Anyone wishing to come up? Seeing no one, do I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, just before we do that, just really simple. This is an area on Rearland Ave that we're sectioning off as no parking because there is total blind spots coming from both directions over the hill, and we do not want to have any issues up there. Right now, there's a guardrail on the right-hand side, which I believe you should not be parking there. And the opposite side, because we've had possible couple incidents when people are coming in two different directions, and this will prevent, hopefully, any collisions in that area. Do I have any questions? Roll call, please.
Delariva,
Yes?
Graziano,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Okay, new business. Adoption of resolution number 2023-11.3, transfer of appropriations. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, any questions? Roll call.
Graziano,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Delariva,
Yes.
Okay, item B, adoption of resolution number 2023-11.4, designating block 5105, lots 1401, 53, 55, 58, 59, and 61 as an area in need of non-condemnation redevelopment. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, this is simply that the recommendation that came from the planning board, and with their approval with the redevelopment study, and now we're just approving it on our end. Roll call. Any questions?
I don't know if you want to mention, Mayor, it's worth noting in the discussion that they made the recommendation to the council and voted upon it that we include the two other properties in the study moving forward at a future date. So,
Roll call, please.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
yes.
Planning Board, I'm sorry, Delariva,
Yes.
oh no. I'm tired.
I didn't finish your coffee.
A flat tire really goes a long way.
Delariva,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm the whole planning board now.
Graziano.
Yes.
I'll explain after.
Okay. Item C, introduction of ordinance number 39-2020, amended chapter 24, environmental regulations, privately owned salt storage. This is just simply the DEP is putting a regulation that we have to accept this with control of people that have salt sheds on their private property
This for stormwater management.
for stormwater management. Yeah,
This one and one following this would be for
they're tied,
trees.
they're tied together. So a motion to read by title.
I don't understand. It's that we have to store it? What is it?
No, that
No,
residents are allowed to store open salt.
so
You can have
for,
bags of salt in your shed, but you can't just have a delivery of salt.
You can't put salt in your yard, like a pile of salt that's delivered by a tandem truck like we do for the DPW. You
It
can't
creates a
do that.
runoff into the streams,
storm drains.
into the,
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 24, Environmental Regulations of the Code of the Borough Code to adopt NJDEP mandated regulations for privately owned salt storage. Second and final reading will be December 19th.
Item D, introduction of ordinance number 40-2023, amended Chapter 92, zoning and miscellaneous uses. Do I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 92 zoning, Article 5 regulations governing certain uses, Section 92-26 miscellaneous uses of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale. This will be referred to the planning board first and then back to council for final hearing and adoption on December 19th.
Okay. Can I have a motion up late public comment?
So moved?
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up? Seeing no one, can I have a motion to close?
I have a question.
Let's just close up public comment, maybe.
Yeah,
Second.
we're closing it.
He's
Second.
moved, I second.
Move second.
All in favor?
Aye. Edie?
Question before we
I think
adjourn?
that, I don't think it, I should just ask you later.
Sure. Okay. Our next meeting is, I do have a piece of paper out, the 21st. November 21st, 7 PM, back here. Okay, got a motion to close.
So moved. Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all for coming out early. We appreciate it. Some of us